Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Jock Peterson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Digging in, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's running. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Way in front of a great slider that time. Kershaw has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues. And during that time, he's compiled over 2,100 strikeouts, placing him in the territory of greats like Roy Halladay and Vida Blue. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. Another full count offering on its way. Count still full, 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Max Munson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Woodruff, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
One and one, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-1 home. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brewers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. So striding forward now, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Full count now. 3-2. Jock Peterson waits on deck. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Braun to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Ready for another chance, Max Munson. And their runners at the corners now. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Still only 1 out in the inning. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
The batter, number 14.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Austin Barnes will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play. Waits on deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it. 2 down. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Arcia has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. At the plate, Brandon Woodruff. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Line toward the alley in left center. Verdugo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. The 2-2. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Fastball that just misses inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. Seager, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. Braun is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping up now, Max Munson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-1 home. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Yeah, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point here. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Popped him up. Aguilar on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top 5-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In now, Ryan Braun, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Another full count pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Kershaw comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Sinker. 3-2 now. Austin Barnes waits on deck. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Jock Peterson. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So digging in now, Hernan Perez. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Travis Shaw. The 1-1. Chopper foul. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Peterson has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Corey Seager. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. Last time through was a base hit. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another full count pitch home. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers nothing. Mike Moustakas is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Junior Guerra is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Digging in once again, Max Munson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Another full count pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1 and 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Austin Barnes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, the 3-0. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Here's a high pop-up. Barnes moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee leaves 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Here's Corey Seager. Previously against Junior Guerra. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 and 1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. The 1-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's gone about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A fastball that just misses inside. Smoked on the ground left side. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No hits to this point. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Manny Pena will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Ground ball left side. Turner's got it. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Max Munson. The 3-1 pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Kike Hernandez. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just got a piece up the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers nothing. Striding in to start the 9th, Lorenzo Cain, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1 out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Turner right there. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history?
5-0 the final score today. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Clayton Kershaw gets the W on the mound. Brandon Woodruff couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, just 1 hit with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.